Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video with your host, Rising Oblivion. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Persona 25th anniversary. So yes, it did happen. Now, I know a lot of people were pretty skeptical on whether or not it was actually going to happen this February, because that is what Atlus told us of when we were going to get this 25th anniversary announcement. So they did end up doing a Persona 25th Times. If you don't know what that is, that's that special video that they've shown the past couple of times whenever we were talking about the 25th anniversary. So we would have this Persona 25th Times video. Now, I'm not gonna let you down here. It is mildly to severely disappointing depending on who you are. With this Persona 25th Times video and exactly what all we actually get into it. So I'm going to try and summarize it all for you to just help you out on what to, basically have here. Now, there isn't a ton of content, really, and there really isn't stuff that we haven't already heard about. I mean, first things first, let's talk about actually what's involved here. So they do talk about Persona AU a little bit more. Nothing about Persona 4 Golden. I know a lot of people thought that that was going to be something that was going to actually drop last night. David Cast and King Narukami did a stream on that. Had like over 1,000 something people. I think a lot of people were expecting something to happen. I mean, this announcement actually was kind of late within the day, and actually an hour before when they typically give us stuff. There's a certain time frame of which, usually in Japan, that we can sort of, figure out exactly when here within like the West, when they actually drop a lot of the stuff. We knew that Soul Hackers dropped during that time as well, but we waited for that time and nothing really happened. If anything, an hour beforehand, we started seeing some updates and stuff like that. First things first, of course, being that rollback netcode that is going to be in the Persona AU game, which is really good for fighting games. Apparently it's something that you really need. A lot of people were kind of upset about hearing that it wasn't included in the game. It looks like it is going to be included in the game, so you're going to be able to have that for the PlayStation and Steam version of it. I do not think I've seen it for the Switch version. That might be something we have to look into, but that is kind of the biggest bit of news, I guess you could say, for Western players. Nothing for Persona 4 Golden. Still, the game is not available for pre-order on some of the, console platforms. It's only available for pre-order on Steam, so there might be a chance that Persona 4 Golden is trying to be, put within there. I think a lot of people think that the reason why it's not available for pre-order on the console versions of the game is because they're trying to have that Midnight Collection bundle, which you have on Steam, which includes Persona AU and also includes the Persona 4 Golden game. I think a lot of people are assuming the reason why you cannot pre-order Ultimax is because they're trying to include that in a bundle for console players, which is understandable. It's a decent theory to assume. I mean, the game is not very far away. It's like 3-ish weeks away from releasing, so why would there not be pre-orders? Why is that not a thing? And even over here on my end of stuff, we do not have any like creator codes or anything for this game. Similar to like what happened with SMT5, people got early codes and stuff like that for it, typically already by this time. So weirdly enough, they have not done anything like that for this game. No, boxes or anything like that has gone out to other people. So even on my end, we still know nothing about the release date of the stuff coming out on console. We still only know that stuff about Steam, and that for the most part is kind of where we still are with Arena Ultimax. We know that it's going to have rollback netcode. That's pretty much kind of all we have. Nothing regarding Persona 4 Golden coming to consoles or anything like that. Let's move on over to some other news. So within this, there was a festival. Like I said, there isn't a lot of stuff in this video for people in the West. There is that Persona 25th Anniversary Festival, which is of course going to be in Japan. It's not something we can experience here in the West, which, if you guys knew or seen one of my earlier videos, there was a Twitter account that people were kind of unsure about that was posting a original art piece. I'll have it here up on the screen. A original art piece, from Persona, and people were wondering if this Twitter account was fake, if it wasn't real. It turns out they actually went and deleted it because flat out, it just got out early. So they deleted, I think, another Twitter account or something like that. Multiple Twitter accounts had ended up being deleted because it ended up getting out way too early. So now we do know for sure, it is confirmed that Persona 25th Anniversary, festival thing is confirmed. The fact that they kept deleting it kind of just goes to show that yes, of course, it was something that was confirmed, and this is a festival that's going to be held in Japan. I believe there's even like a hotel thing with it, some other things. I think it's going to be a musical bit, something about being able to see like Arson and you know, the actual main protagonists like starting demons is something that you can see within the concert. Somehow you're supposed to be able to see the demons like in person. I'm not 100% sure exactly what that's supposed to mean, if they're gonna have them be like a video thing in the background, or if they're in costumes or something. I have no idea what to expect from that, but we do know that it's there. So we have the Arena Ultimax netcode thing going on, we have this festival in Japan, and of course we have merch as well, which I think everybody sort of suspected. And I mean, it kind of sucks we didn't get a whole lot here for the West, but the thing is, you know, they still are working on this. They still are giving us stuff for the 25th anniversary. At least they are still doing things for this. This is very late within the month. I'm not sure if they were trying to just basically schedule things out, having, you know, the Soul Hackers thing first, and then trying to wait a good little while, as long as they could, and trying to do this 25th anniversary thing here. I feel like that might be why they decided to wait a while. I know a lot of people were saying something like, you know, oh, Soul Hackers pushed it back, it was an unintentional thing. No, they probably planned this out. I mean, Soul Hackers has been in development for a while. They had to have known kind of what was happening here. I would hope that they wouldn't just randomly be like, oh, Soul Hackers is a thing, do it in February. Oh, wait a minute, the 25th anniversary. I would hope that's not what happened, but hey, maybe it is. I have no idea, but I think they just decided to schedule it out to try and make it as late as they possibly could within February. It might have been why we're getting this announcement so late. And something interesting that they had shown at the very ending of this Persona 25th Anniversary Times is, other than just new merch and stuff, is they have another date that they are adding to the, you know, sort of, I guess you could say, kind of roadmap, at least of different dates that we know for sure that we're supposed to be getting for this. They were supposed to be ending it in, I believe, September, but it looks like they might be trying to push it just a little bit further. Or August, I think, might have been when it was supposed to be ending, but they pushed it maybe into September now. They're adding an extra date to the anniversary. I'm not sure if things were not ready within time, or if maybe they just thought we have some more content to release, maybe let's add an extra day to this. But instead of it being just these 7 days, so right now we would have been 3 out of 7 out of all of the anniversary dates. We would have had, you know, a couple more, like I said, 3 out of 7 until we ended up hitting around August or September. But it looks like they added an extra date to where now we're at just 3 out of 8. So we're going to be getting an extra one towards the end of the year, and it says 2022 in autumn. So we know we're going to be getting another one in autumn. It looks like that last date is kind of what they're adding, but that sort of just makes sense. That doesn't necessarily mean they have something that they're trying to drop all the way in autumn. That means that there could be something within the middle of all the stuff that they had that they're going to be adding. There could be something there within the middle that pushed everything else sort of down one slot, potentially. That might be what happens. They might be trying to give us something else. I don't know if people are just having high expectations, but I think people still assume there could be a Persona 4 Golden thing happening. What could potentially still happen is there could be one of these somewhere around March or something like that, potentially, for us to have, and you know, you could have that there. So who knows? It's still on the table as to what could happen. Like I've said, though, I'm not a person who's going to be, you know, a so-called port beggar or whatever. I'm happy that we get anything for this. I mean, this is more attention than Persona's gotten in quite a long time. I know it's not a whole lot. A lot of these are disappointing. I think this one, heck, it might be more disappointing than the first announcement. The second announcement for the Persona Times is kind of still my favorite one. Just knowing we have Ultimax was pretty cool. And I'm not even a big, like, 2D fighting fan, but the fact that we still just got something, we're getting some game from them, is nice. They might be trying to have their, you know, big hitters during the summer or something like that, so we still have a lot to still unpack here for the 25th anniversary, so I will keep you up to date on that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can, you know, stay up to date on that stuff. Click the bell to be notified whenever I go live again or when I have a brand new video come up, so you can be 100%, you know, ready and informed on all of this stuff. Like I said, I will keep you up to date on everything. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.